welcome to our BComm Taster session, a special edition focusing on the fintech industry. My name is Rosemary Murphy, and I'm delighted to be joined here today by Fergal O'Connor, Mrinal Chada, and Frank Murphy. Our globally recognized business degree program holds 4 distinctive features. Our unique program design offers a broad-based business knowledge which is rigorously covered in the first 3 years, and specialization in a thematic business major is provided in year 4 when a more informed decision can be made. Year 3 offers opportunities to study abroad and to engage in work placement. Mentorship is a key component of our program. BComm alumni who are now current employers guide program content and advise students. And our core modules on personal and professional development are provided in each year of our program. This is where contemporary business issues such as corporate social responsibility and emerging industries like the fintech industry are analysed. Students interested in fintech often choose to select the banking and financial markets major in year 4. Fergal, would you mind explaining to us how this major prepares students for employment in the financial services?
Thanks, Rose. I'm the thematic champion for banking and financial markets major. Fintech is the most recently introduced focus for the BComm, and students who take this major will develop a strong set of quantitative skills, a strong knowledge of the theory and practice of banking and finance, as well as a critical understanding of how financial systems operate and how they've developed. Our finance modules are offered alongside information systems electives, which builds students' understanding and conceptualization of both finance and technology to produce graduates who are able to take a leading role in fintech and be involved in developing cutting-edge financial technologies.
Fantastic, thank you, Fergal. And speaking of cutting edge, I wonder, Frank, would you mind speaking about the importance of the fintech sector in Ireland and how the skill set of our BComm graduates fit into your own company, Monex, a global provider of dynamic currency conversion solutions?
Rose, I'd be delighted to, and thank you very much for the opportunity. We have great experience with the BComm graduates. As a next BComm graduate myself, it's very important. This company, established from really a bedroom, has now grown to approximately 50 billion. And I put that down to the skill set I actually got myself as a BComm graduate. And obviously, we're a big employer of BComm graduates, and indeed, we even sponsor some to UCC. So the fintech area in Ireland is exceptionally good, very vibrant. No matter where I go to in the world, I find Irish companies have either been there before me or after me. So the UCC BComm graduate has been very helpful and very successful for Monex.
Thank you so much, Frank. And I see that 2019 was a very busy year for Monex, Frank, with new global client relationships being developed. Do you think the skill set of our BComm graduates prepares them for working abroad as well as in Ireland?
Absolutely, being a BComm graduate myself, and actually India was one of our first countries that we ever expanded to. So one of the first companies that ever presented to me was actually Tata, who actually came across to Ireland. And we were actually just based in a very small, literally a bedroom, and they came in and presented the whole operation to us about what they do. And that actually led us to sign a contract with ICICI Bank in India. And that I think was our 3rd contract that we ever signed approximately 23 years ago. And then indeed, we had a few other contracts in India. A couple of them didn't work out too well, such as Kingfisher and Jet Airways. But overall, we've had a wonderful experience in India and we've had graduates there. And we also expanded into India's neighbors. We have a very good relationship in Sri Lanka and indeed in the Maldives, actually, where every hotel in the Maldives actually hosts a Monex system. So we've had a very good experience from India and delighted to be still involved with India.
That's fantastic news. Thank you so much, Frank. And we are honoured to have you on board as a mentor to our BComm programme.
Thanks, Rose.
Over to you now, Mrinal, who actually has experience of transferring skill sets between countries in international business. I wonder, Mrinal, would you mind sharing some of your insights on your experience, please?
Thank you, Rose. I came to Ireland from India to study an advanced degree in economics at the business school and found UCC to be a great university and working in Ireland a fantastic experience. Fintech is a hugely important sector in India as well as in Ireland. The BComm program in UCC particularly produces talented graduates with a strong technology and finance background, ideally suited to the fintech industry, both nationally and internationally.
Thank you so much, Mrinal. For a more in-depth discussion on our program, we invite you to follow our social media channels and join us for our successful annual BComm convention, which is being held on the 14th of April 2021. I would like to thank all our participants today, Frank Murphy, Mrinal Chada, and Fergal O'Connor. And in the meantime, if you have any queries, please email us on bcommdirector@ucc.ie.